Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Cities Skylines Submitted City Traffic Fix and City Fix live stream. I'm going to fix someone else's city and its traffic. The city that we have today was created by Sugar Crash. Title is Sugar City Traffic Help, and the description is Sugar City by Sugar Crash. So Sugar Crash, thank you for uploading your city. I'm looking forward to working on it. Here's the title, Sugar City. It's a medium-sized city, 46,000, 47,000 the population. It's got a little bit of money in the bank, 425,000, but it looks like it's losing $8,900 a week. I did run the city to see where the traffic bottoms out at, and it turns out where the original load saved game is, this is where the bottom is. So it's really bad traffic. 13% on the traffic flow, and I took a look to see if despawning was turned on or off. It's already turned off. So Sugar Crash, good job. Glad you're playing with no despawning. That's much more challenging, and you're playing with limited money, so that's also very good. So anyways, I ran it before and the traffic stayed around 13. Sometimes it would move up a little bit, but it looks like 13 is where the traffic bottoms at. So we're going to actually start fixing it right from the original save game that Sugar Crash uploaded. And so before I start working on it, I need to update the traffic manager settings or double check those. So let me do that. And while I'm doing that, I also want to give a couple of thank yous. So we got a few new subscribers, and I really appreciate it. One of them is Colin Rosendahl. I apologize if I mispronounce your name, but thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. And then the other subscriber, and I'll spend a little bit of time on this because this was a shock. Biffa plays indie games. Biffa subscribed to my channel. This was so shocking. So thank you, Biffa. I really am flattered. In case for the folks that are watching this and that will watch this on replay, Biffa, I believe, is the largest Cities Skylines YouTuber and content creator. So it's just very flattering to see him subscribe to my small channel. Biffa was the first person that I actually saw do traffic fixes and city fixes for submitted cities. Hey, Winnie, how are you? Yeah, Biffa, that's right. Welcome. So Biffa was the first person that I saw do traffic fixes and city fixes. And I actually enjoyed the videos and thought it was so fun that I wanted to do them. And I really enjoy them. I think that they're a blast. So Biffa is actually an inspiration for the submitted city fixes and traffic fixes that I do. And then I found out that, and Biffa mentions this in one of his videos, he got the idea from another YouTuber named Sam Burr. So yeah, and I don't think that Sam Burr does the city fixes, traffic fixes anymore. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Biffa still does, but they're very rare. They're very rare. But nonetheless, if you don't know about Biffa, definitely check out his channel. Very nice person. And he's got a lot of City Skylines videos out there. And I haven't seen as many traffic fixes from Sam Burr, but you can definitely check him out too. So anyways, Biffa, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me get the traffic manager settings updated. And so what we want to do is we want to make sure that the simulation accuracy is set up either low or very low. I'm setting it to low. Make sure we apply the AI changes right away. And that was already checked on. So again, Good job, Sugar Crash. Am I saying? I want to make Sugar Crash. Yeah, I'm saying your name right. The other thing that is not turned on that should be is enable advanced vehicle AI. Enable advanced vehicle AI. So that was not turned on. So we're turning that on. And then policies, we want to uncheck the automatically add traffic lights if applicable. Uncheck that. Uncheck that. And I think that is good. Yeah, excellent. So let me put the game on. There we go. All right. So let's take a look at how the city is laid out. And of course, one of the things we want to do is, where is the industry located? Isn't it all in one spot? So good job. It's not. There's a little small section on the southern side. There's a little bit too big of a section in the middle. And there's a section on the top left that needs some electricity. So it's not in one spot, so that's good. It would be nice for it to be, instead of such a big section in the center, put some on the east side somewhere. And maybe put some closer to the west side, but at least it's not all together. What's the unemployment rate? Oh, that can't be right. Once we hit play, that should reset. In fact, let's just do that right now. Because that's the lowest I've ever seen. Okay, maybe it is 0%. Huh, all right. Oh, and look, the traffic just went down to 12. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, the unemployment rate is extremely low. That's amazing. Huh, okay, and it's at 13 again right there. All right, so there's that. Now let's take a look at a little bit on the roads. And we'll do this mode so we can see the roads a little bit better. How do we get into the city? We've got a highway that goes north and south. One highway. There's no other highway anywhere else for the city. So you got one highway for 46,000 people, and you've got an entrance to go east, and then you have an entrance to go west, but that's just to this small section. I guess you could take this entrance, hit this road, and cut across. So it would be nice to have a little bit more access off of the highway. Now, where is the traffic, though? So the highway is not much of a problem. Once it gets into the city proper, that's where it runs into issues. Are there traffic lights? No, they're not lit up. So if there are traffic lights, they aren't a lot. Yeah, I don't see any turned on. Okay. So not a lot of traffic lights, if any. And let's take a look at this roundabout. You got intersection instructions? You do. Okay. Oh. So when you set up a roundabout, you don't want to block the box for the people coming into the roundabout. That's why the roundabout isn't working. And if you're on the roundabout, you do want to block the box. So it may be causing a small problem, but most of the traffic is farther into the city. The other thing is that it's 46,000 people, and this is one of the main ways to get in. This is a 2-lane road. It's a 2-lane road. And you come down here, you come down here, you come down here, and then boom, you hit, can we call this downtown? I mean, it's Crest Square, but it's kind of like downtown, isn't it? So you really want to build with 4-lane roads. Yeah, so I like the fact that you've got limited money on, you're playing with no despawning, right? No despawning, that's great. The industry is spread out, but we want to have a little bit higher capacity roads. So And the other thing is that the east and the west part of the city aren't as connected as well as they could be. So let's update that right now, and then we'll start updating the roads. Simultaneously, if the city's traffic doesn't improve, another issue could be that there's not a highway going east to west. So, you know, you're looking at two major industrial sections, right? This one, that's called industry. This one, it doesn't have, oh, it does have a name. And when you see it glitch out like that, you can just do this and do that, and it'll come back. That's the district button. King Square. So it's a lot of industry, and they don't have highway access. So it could be that we need a highway east to west. But let's start out right here. Again, there's not a lot of traffic here, but there is a little bit of traffic on this road coming a little bit east to west, so it's to help a little bit of that. Help a little bit of that. And then we'll go into the city. And we just want to connect the east and west portions of the city. And frankly, this is probably too much. Probably not needed. And this is a bypass, but hardly anybody is using it. So we may not need that. I'll leave it for the time being. Okay, so let's get a intersection in here, shall we? Come on, there we go. And let's hook it up. Give this one a little bit more space. Nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. And this one is close enough. Okay. So that one is completed. And probably need another one right there, but we may do that later. So let's go ahead and terminate this. Off ramp, on ramp, on ramp, off ramp. Very good. And let's go ahead and hook this up to the roundabout. We got a little connection right here. There. And so this is a one-way road? Oh, it's a highway. A one-way, three-way highway. Doesn't seem like anybody is using it, so we'll just drop it down to one lane. There we go. And let's get the one underneath. There it is. There. We'll flip the direction. Doesn't seem like a lot of people are using that one either. Let me just double check. Oh, yeah, there are a lot of people. And they come over here and they get stuck here. It hits right here. Okay. And so this road, let's kind of change this up. This one will make a 4-lane. There. And this one is just for the incineration plant. So that can stay at 2-lane. Good. So now the city actually has a more proper connection to go from the right side of the city to the left side of the city, east to west. And if somebody was coming from the south, they actually couldn't get to the west side of the city. They would have to come all the way up here and take this intersection. So that's actually a highway interchange because it's connecting two highways, really. Okay, so I think that's good. So now let's work on when you come into the city. Now, it would be better to expand this 2-lane road. And since this is not going to mess up the zoning, I'm going to go ahead and expand these from 2 to 4 lane. 2 to 4 lane, 2 to 4 lane. Keeping it going. And this is where we can't go any further, and we can't move this. There's the cemetery. It would have to be emptied for us to move it, so we won't deal with that right now. And so I'm going to use a Vanilla Plus road that can use the smaller space but for 4 lanes. And so we'll use that for some of these roads that have a lot of cars waiting. Oh wow, so you see all these cars? So I'm just going to be updating these until we don't see the cars. Okay, so that covers that. Then we got this. And I'm seeing a lot of buses. So definitely when you have buses, cars will get stuck behind them. You see those cars stuck behind the buses? So when you have a 4-lane, it makes it a little bit easier for them to bypass the buses. So again, just moving 2 to 4. And I mean, I like a grid. I like city grid, so good job, Sugar Crash. I like the grid layout. And obviously you've done some mass transit. We'll look at it in greater detail momentarily. Oh boy. Yeah, traffic is really backed up, right? So just still upgrading these from 2 to 4 lanes. And so ideally it's good to really just build with 4-lane roads. Makes it easier to upgrade without messing up your zoning later. And so I don't really use these unless I'm doing a fix and I'm trying to keep the, you know, the layout as close to what the original creator had. So 2 to 4, 2 to 4, 2 to 4. Eduardo, hello. Hi, welcome. How are you? So just still upgrading these. And then after this, I'm going to look at the mass transit. Wow, look at all that. Whoa. That's intense. Do I have a good screenshot around here somewhere? I think that's a good screenshot. Let me get this as a screenshot right here. Yeah, let's do that. That's pretty good, right? I think that's pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. That's good. Okay, let me go back. You know, because we're going to fix the traffic, so that screenshot is going to be gone eventually. Or the opportunity is going to be gone. All right, so I think that's good. Now we've got a road here that doesn't have any zoning next to it, so possibly we can upgrade this. Oh, it destroys the paths. That's okay, the paths aren't needed. They can actually walk on the road. Not on the road, excuse me, the sidewalk. Beg your pardon. And we can't do it right there because of the rail. So, again, just upgrading it from 2 to 4 lanes, 2 to 4 lanes. So I think I've hit most of this that had traffic. Okay. So now we're in the industry area. We've got to do the same thing. And it looks like the industry area have a lot of one-way grids. Wait a minute. This goes north. This goes north. This goes north. One goes south. One goes north. One goes north. Normally you want to alternate, where you go north, south, north, south, north, south. So that doesn't make much sense to me. I'll just do the ones on the outside of the grid. Oh, and this road doesn't even connect. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is the road that is the main one to get in. But then there's this other road that goes only one direction to the west. So we'll change that, making it two-way, 4-lane road. This one's already a good one right there. Or a 4-lane. Okay. So now we have this big road. And we got the solar stuff right there. Let me see if I can move it somewhere else for the time being. There we go. And then we can upgrade this. It'll mess up a little bit of the zoning right there at that edge, but that's fine. And then we can bring the solar thing back. Here we go. And then this road is not busy. Oh, this section is not busy. Okay. And then this spot isn't busy either. Okay, very good. And it would be good to make this a 4-lane. 2 to 4. To get up to the industrial area. We'll do the big one right there. Okay. So I think that's very good. That makes a big impact. Let's take a look at the mass transit. Buses, subway, and regular rail. Let's take a look at the buses. So bus line 1 has 17 vehicles. Oh my God, there's so many people waiting. They're stuck in the traffic. Take a look at the budgeting. So, you know, the city is losing money, so I'm going to raise the tax rate. Because I do want to, for the city to be fixed, I want it to be profitable. Well, I mean, I don't think a city is fixed unless it is profitable, right? What do you want to do? You want to have a bankrupt city? All right, I think that's fine. Let me take the bus thing. I think 17 is too much. Oh wow, it's kind of reset. So it's going to go from 17 to 5. It looks like. That's fine. Like a 15 seems like a lot. We'll do that. Because if you look here, I saw those buses all in a row. I'm looking around to see where the rest of them are. Oh, there's some over here. There's not a whole lot of them. Okay, so let's take a look at electricity. That's fine. Not a lot of surplus. Water. Fine. Not a lot of surplus. Trash. Yeah. The city produces 274,000 units, and its processing is 723. So there's actually too much trash production, and they're all in... Oops. Sorry, wrong thing. They're all in one spot. Well, Sugar Crash, you've got it. You've got one over here, which is nice. You don't have one up here. but the majority are right here in the center. So they create a lot of traffic, and so it's going to mess up a lot of your traffic right here. And in fact, if we look at this section, look at the purple vehicles. Those are all trash. So it's actually affecting your traffic flow. And I see a light here. There we go. Remove that light. So it's going to improve the profitability, and it will also improve the traffic. So let's delete these. It's too many in one spot. Okay. And then one of these we can move, because these guys don't have anything for trash up here. So we'll put that up there. And that'll make it easier. And look, you can tell, right? Garbage has piled up because the garbage trucks can't get over there because of the traffic being bogged down. I think that's good. So I think we're close to hitting play to see the impact of all of these changes. School system, fine on the elementary capacity. High school capacity is fine. Wow, the university capacity is excessive. I guess I'll leave it for the time being. There was 3, but they are pretty spread out. They're not all together. All right, so let's hit play. And let's take a look at the traffic right here. It was stuck right here, remember? What the... Okay, took a second for these guys. Look at that! Why aren't they moving? Pause. You guys are all trying to take a right. And everybody that wants to go straight is stuck behind you. So right turn only lane. And these guys are stuck behind here. Behind all the trash. Behind all the trash. Got it, got it, got it, got it. No problem. Another road to upgrade 2 to 4. There we go. That will help. Alright. And here is the other big intersection, right? Oh, we also have an electricity problem. Bear with me. Let me address that really quick. Okay. That's hooked up. Are these guys hooked up? They're hooked up. They're hooked up. Hooked up. These guys over here are not connected to anything. And I believe the elevated rail, I'm not going to be build over it. I'm not going to be able to build through that. Come on. There we go. Okay. That should address the electrical stuff. So let's take a look at the traffic. Hit play. So this was all backed up and stuck. 2 to 4. 2 to 4. There's a lot of people walking here. Two to 4. Two to 4. Even though I upgraded so many, I missed plenty. You can see it moving though. You can see traffic moving. Slowly, but moving nonetheless. Let's make this left turn only. Nobody wants to use the right lane. Another thing to do, 2 to 4. There we go. Unemployment, 4. That's more normal. Okay, so I think the 0 was a little bit abnormal. 3 is about as low as it gets. Look at that. Traffic immediately jumped to 30. William, hello, welcome. How are you? And eventually what we want to do is we want to empty the cemeteries. Basically, once you have the... Oops, wrong thing. Once you have these crematoriums, then you want to empty the cemeteries, because we can't move that until it's emptied. But you want to be careful about emptying it when you have bad traffic. So just wait until the traffic gets better. All right, 2 to 4 on the traffic right there. Okay. I mean, this is still all messed up right here. But it's okay. It's going to take time. All right, we're at 13% traffic flow. Look at that. Roundabout looks like it's moving. You know, it'd be good to have the roundabout not 2 lanes, but 3. So we're going to upgrade to a 3-lane highway. Oh, jeez. All right. We're going to destroy this. The bypass. And we're going to upgrade that to a 3-lane highway. You want the roundabouts to be 3 lanes. Now, I don't know if people were walking over. So just to be safe, we'll go ahead and create a path so that people can cross the roundabout. In case they were walking. You see people walking? Yeah. Yeah. Who's this lady? Heather? Where are you going, Heather? Oh, it reset. It reset because I destroyed the road. You were going to work. Where's she at? Where do you work at? Over here. Yeah, so she was walking over there, and now she won't be able to. So, oh, and where do you live? Yeah, so she lives here and works over here. Okay. So we want to do a path because you can't cross the highway. So let me just do that really quick. What do you think? I think that looks pretty nice. And you do page up and page down, in case you're wondering, unless you've changed your bindings to change the elevation. So, you know, the more people that are walking in the city, the less they're in their cars on the road. There we go. Almost done. Okay, and then you want to tell them, don't use the ground crosswalk. Heather, I need you to take the elevated crosswalk, please. Okay, let's go back to Heather. Where's she at? Right here? There. Let's follow her. Oh, look! There you go. Oh, wow, there's a lot of people watching. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed the Cities Skylines gameplay. Submitted city, traffic fix, and city fix. Heather, you're losing out. This other lady's faster than you. This lady, she's late to work. Stephanie, get up earlier, Stephanie. Well, Stephanie's been hitting the Peloton. All right, great. So they can walk. Excellent. All right, so That's enough of that. Thanks. Thanks for that. All right. So that's good. And I'm pausing it because we've got a little bit of an issue here. These guys are stuck. Let me just hit play, and I can see if anybody's moving at all. Are there intersection signs that I should be aware of? Oh, whoa! Three-way stop. Okay, let's remove that. Anything here? No. Lane connectors? Good. Okay, good. Yeah, you don't need those. But the vehicles are all kind of stuck, aren't they? Let's take these guys. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to a 4-lane. Okay. So if you guys are going to take a right, get in the right lane. And so if they do, they're going to get stuck behind these guys. Left lane only. Sorry about all the camera rotating. And then they're going to hit this mess. And they're going to come over here and come down here. And then get stuck. I think the one-way road stuff may be causing some difficulty. So these guys are coming in, and they're just wanting to go straight. So get in the left lane to go straight, and then you guys come in. They're going straight, so go into the left lane. Okay, let's hit play. And they're just going right because I forced them to. It hasn't given them time to adjust. These guys are all taking a right. They're stuck behind these guys. Updating. I think I may change the roads from being 2-lane one-way to 4-lane two-way. Right turn only. Right turn only. I'll give it some more time. So this is starting to move a little bit better. Left turn only. Right turn only. I don't see any other intersection instructions. Okay. It's just one big mess. They're all stuck, one on top of each other. Left turn only. Well, so this is starting to move, but it's still pretty bad. For sure. Let's get these guys right turn only to exit out. I'm giving it a little bit of time. Let it clear up. Okay, well this is starting to move, but this is going to get all backed up from this. All right. Let's start updating this then. 2 to 4. Sorry, there goes your design on the grid. I think I hit that already. There we go. We'll get the center one updated. Let's see if that makes a difference. Do a little bit of trial and error. And you know what? We'll update that to a 6-lane road. So we can do right, straight, and left. Dedicated lanes for each direction. And depending on what happens with the traffic, we may put a roundabout there if it's necessary. Hard to determine at this point. Hard to determine at this point. Let's make this left turn only lane so the people that want to go straight. There you go. Yeah, you guys will start breaking out. Oh, good. That's going to help. Excellent. And let's make this right turn only. No. Okay. It's moving, just poorly. Let's do that. Oh, a lot of people here want to take a left. So it provides evidence that, you know, it'd be good to have another connection right here. So I think we may need to do that. Let's take a look at the rest of the city. Wow, this is cleared out. This looks a little bit messy right here. Oh, and it's a 2-lane road. So let's update that. 4-lane. 4-lane. So that'll help it out. So that's almost cleared out. And we'll do right turn only right there. Okay. So that's good. And notice, the city was losing money. It's making money now. The traffic flow was 13%. It's at 52. It's pretty good. It's pretty fast. Pretty fast change. Happy about that. All these people want to take a left? Is that what it looks like? Oh, you guys want to take a left? Alright, we'll make that a left turn only lane. It's because of the people walking. Oh wow, there's 2 cemeteries there. You know, this one, I'm not in the industrial section now because I gotta give it time to run. So we're gonna make an elevated path. And we'll tell people that you got to use this instead, and that'll help this intersection flow better. Oh, geez, I messed that up. Didn't make that go down. There we go. And we'll bring that down. There. So that'll help this intersection move faster, and then you got to tell them, don't use the ground crosswalks, use the elevated crosswalks. Great. TXI, what's up? Welcome. Hello, how are you? All right, so that will make this intersection move better. See, look at all these people getting up on the crosswalk. Look at that. And those people were blocking traffic. And so that will make this intersection move faster, and that will help all these cars waiting on it. Okay? So that's good. And look at that. It's still pretty bad. I give you that. But it is starting to move a little bit. You can actually see some of the vehicles move. You can actually see the road a little bit. How about we make that a left turn only? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of people watching. Welcome, everybody. While we're letting the city run a little bit, allow me to plug the channel. Live streams are on YouTube, Twitch, DLive, and Twitter simultaneously. You can watch on whichever one you want. If you like the video, smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. If you don't like it, you can, of course, dislike it. And then if you want to support me more, hit the subscribe button or follow button. Should I make a city in Cities Skylines, of course? Yeah, absolutely. It's a great game. Have you made a city in the game before? Yeah, it's a wonderful game. All right, I think that's fine. This is moving to a certain extent. It's still rough, but we've made a lot of changes, so we've got to let it filter through the system. Put it in contrast mode so we can see. A lot of cars come over here and hit this, don't they? Oh, there's a light. That's why. Oh, it's a time traffic light. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and stop that. Remove it. Oh, yeah. So what was happening is that time traffic light was keeping all these cars from moving, and that was blocking all of this. All the way over to here. All the way over to here. And all of this. So let's see here. So everybody's going straight or taking a left. So they're using that left lane. So I'm going to do that. That way if they want to go straight, they got to move into the middle lane. And some of them may not. These guys come down. And get on the right lane to take a right. Right lane to take a right. That'll push them into the left lane. All right. And we will be able to see the results of that here momentarily. You have made a city. Okay, that's great. Yeah, so if you feel like making a city, make one. It's a good game. All right, so these cars look like they're all trying to take a right. Here we go, right turn only. And they come down. And they get kind of stuck right here. And they get stuck right here. And they get stuck right here. Yeah. It's a lot of industry. Any ideas for names on the city? Well, that's a good question. I guess some of it depends on, you know, what you want to do with the city thematically. Or if there's any, you know, fun things that are of interest to you. Like I like playing Fortnite, and somebody did an amazing job creating the original Fortnite map in Cities Skylines. So the name of my city was Fortnite City because it's built on the original Fortnite map. So it kind of depends on what you like, what your plan is for the city, thematically what you want to do, those types of things. So everybody is right here, ready to take a right, and they're stuck in one lane. stuck in one lane to go here. I see. All right. I'm going to make an adjustment here. I kept it a skinny road because of the, what was it called? The bypass. Now I will not do that, and I want to upgrade it to a 6-lane highway. Matches up with this, right? Matches up with that. And when you do that, they will actually use 2 lanes instead of 1. But it does mess up our paths that we just built. So let me redo those. It's not as pretty, though. That's all right. Let's bring that... Ooh, it's not correct. There. There. And let's hit play. And did it keep my instructions? Yeah, it did. Okay, good. So notice the roundabout was busted before. Now it's working. And look at that. See how they were only using 1 lane? Now they're actually using 3. It's just like an interesting thing with the roundabout design, so just keep that in mind. Normally you just need 2 lanes coming in. You know, you can do a 4-lane highway, but if you do a 6-lane highway, it does help it out a little bit. Did I set this up incorrectly? Oh yeah, block the box if you're on the roundabout. Block the box if you're on the roundabout, block the box, block the box. Okay. It was not set up properly previously. We'll remove all these. You don't actually need to use the intersection signs. They were not actually set up correctly if you are going to use them, but you don't need to use them. You don't need to use them. I just want to stop these guys for a second. Dude, they just don't want to listen, do they? You joined the Discord? Oh, wow. Thank you so much, TXI. You're so kind. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, for if any the people that are watching, if you're curious, that's the Discord link. Let's take a look at the traffic. 53. All right, I think that's good. Meaning it's not going to get much better unless we do some other enhancements. And so the other enhancement is another intersection. One of the reasons they're coming down here and taking a right is because there's no other way. Simultaneously, this is the only way to get to the southern part of the city. And this is where the cargo harbor is. So we need to do another connection right here. And we can destroy this underground one. Beginning my European type city named Ren. That's great! Via in-game name generator. Cool! Nice, sounds good. I think that's a nice theme. Alright, it's kind of a sharp turn, isn't it? I'll do that. And there's a reason. I think in the future there should be a highway going east to west, and there should be a stack interchange right here. So I'm just planning that out in my head. Man, this is just going to go straight into it, isn't it? There. There. Good. There we go. And this we can update to the 4-lane road. There. Ah, it's too sharp of more sharper than I had hoped, but that's okay. Oh, let's do this. This is gonna help out quite a bit. Right here. Vanilla plus 3-lane. Come on, hook up. Oh. Thought it would be a little bit more precise. No? That looks good. Yeah. Perfect. Do the same thing with this one. What are you doing? Oh, I don't need it actually on that side. Yeah, there's not as much usage. Okay, so I think that's good. That's a frontage road. Frontage roads are really good for traffic. So we need to put another on-ramp. Nope. Yes. Great. Off-ramp, on-ramp. There we go. There we go. Excellent. So you get the off-ramp, on-ramp, and then this will be helpful. Right here. This is going to be very helpful. There. That'll give them another way to hit the highway, so they don't have to come down here, alleviating some of the pressure on this road. And there's a lot of people using this, so the other thing I'm going to do is actually... You know, because there's the, whatever, this thing, the cargo harbor right there, I'm just upgrading this part, and then I've got to do the path. Well, now it won't be so, oh, well, I can fix this now then. Come on. There you go. There. Hit play. And the instruction's still here. Good. Good. And these guys. That should hopefully help a little bit. I haven't even set up this oval about. There are a lot of people that are using this, and that did not exist before. That lets you know that there's a need. What about this road? Yeah, there's people using this. Not a whole lot. And there were already people using this before. Okay. I mean, the issue is that there's this cargo train harbor. You know what would be better is if there was another highway connection right here for those guys. We don't own that land yet. Oh, wow, but this is moving. This is moving. Let me help them. This is an intersection that you can just blast through. Go for it. Oops, wrong thing. There you go. You can block the box, it's fine. And I'm gonna stop these guys from turning left. It's just straight only. If you're coming around the roundabout to take a left, that just comes right over here. So you can just take the roundabout and get on that road. I'm eventually going to delete this anyway. Let's upgrade that to a 6-lane. And after upgrading to a 6-lane, if it still doesn't work, then we'll put a roundabout in there. There we go. Each lane goes a different direction. Dedicated directions. Seems to be moving okay. What is this? Everybody's on the left lane, because if you're going straight, you're also in the left lane, so let's update that. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, wow. A big holdup right here. And it's creating a backlog all the way back here. That's the industrial traffic. So is this. Alright. I think we've given it enough of a chance to try to rectify itself. 60%. Good God, there's a lot of traffic. There's a light here. There we go. I've noticed that there is no industrial demand. So does that mean that there is that means that there's too much industry in the city? And that will actually be helpful for us because technically there. That kind of frees up this busy road right here a little bit. And oh, so when you're building your power generation, look, coal power plants, this is what happens if you have bad traffic. Not enough fuel. The trucks can't get there. So if the trucks can't provide the coal, the electricity isn't generated, and your city's electricity generation will drop. And then the rest of the city services will start to suffer because they won't be getting power. So we have surplus generation, and so we're going to destroy these. And that will actually free up traffic. Because there's trucks are going to be stopping here to fill that up. So that'll actually free up traffic. And we do have excess industry. So I'll do this. That's just to help out with removing some excess industry. And that will also help out a little bit with the traffic. Maybe we can get rid of this too. So you don't want to overbuild, right? You don't want to have too much where your demand bars on the bottom of the screen are where there's nothing showing up. And this will also help alleviate some of the industrial traffic here. So we'll do like another round right here. There. And we'll see if there's some industrial demand that shows up. There's no residential demand either, so that means there's a little bit too much in terms of residences. Are there homes here? Does this city have homes? One section, the Willow District. Oh. Sorry about that. You guys don't have power. There we go. What is the power generation since I destroyed those? Still have enough. Good. All right. Kind of hurt some of these different spots. They didn't have power. I think we're okay now. How are we doing on traffic? Oh my gosh! Look at that! We're almost done. So this roundabout is working fine. And you know what? It looks like we need to upgrade this to 6. Similarly, 6. Just to allow more to get into the roundabout. Same thing here. That'll allow more to get into the roundabout. Instead of them using one lane to get into the roundabout, more of them will... Yeah, there we go. That'll be better. These people coming in, these people are annoying me to no end. I could put a yield on there, but I don't really want to do that. I think that's good. And let's go ahead and put a roundabout right here. That spot, I think that'll be helpful because it is holding up a lot of this other stuff. It's creating a cascade event. It's getting, I mean, maybe when the traffic fixes itself up, it won't be needed, so maybe I should be just a little bit on the patient side. We can wait. What other traffic problems we got? It's not bad at all. We're looking for blockages, not necessarily red. There's the industrial area, but that's okay. It's busy, that's okay. Busy, it's okay. I don't see any other problems. Remember this highway? Remember how backed up it was from the timed traffic light? It's not even anymore. Yeah, okay. Let's take care of this. So, when you build a roundabout, this is what you want to do? Take your cheap road. Do this. Create your plus sign. That's to brace the roundabout. And let's see, 6, 7. Okay. I want to go 6 out. Okay. So I want to be 6 out. It's going to destroy a little bit of your zoning. So 6, 90 degrees. 6, 90 degrees. And we can destroy this. 6, 90 degrees. Boom. So it's a perfect square. Don't destroy the roads in the middle yet. And then the roads going in, we'll do 6 coming in. So upgrade that, and these intersections are too close, so you got to destroy them. You don't want an intersection too close to the roundabout, and we'll extend, whoops, didn't mean to do that. We'll extend the 6 lane out, and then upgrade that the way it was before. And, oh yeah, we can, there. So now the roundabout is complete. Delete the roads in the center, the plus sign, and you may hit play and then set it up if you're on the roundabout. Block the box if you're on the roundabout. Block, block, and block, and you are done. Except, you know that, what was that lady's name? Stephanie? No. Heather. Heather can't get to work anymore. So we've got to give her a path, just like we did before. Right? There we go. There's our path. Let's create the ground part. Boom. Oh, that's pretty steep. I didn't want to do that. Oh well. Should be a little bit farther out, like that. There we go. And last one. There we go. I want to pause. I need to check something really quick. Don't use the ground crosswalk, please. Great. And then, you know, these roads that I destroyed, they're just... That one goes both ways. This one does not, so these businesses are going to die. It's very small now, so I can do like a regular 2-lane road. Alright. So, hit play. And hopefully this will help. It freed up the bottom section pretty fast, though, didn't it? Okay. And we just needed to free up this right section. What's going on right here? Man, this right lane is for turning right only, please. This one is for... I think I'll leave that. There's a left turn only. This one, right turn only. So I think it's a decent sized roundabout. I think it's fine. It should handle everything properly. So I think that's good. Heather will be able to get to work. What are we at? I mean, this looks kind of like 80. I mean, that's a toll road. But this looks close to 80. 70? What's the problem? Oh. This is the problem. Right turn only? Oh, oh my God, look at that. Oh, whoa. Okay, well, there's a lot of people that are trying to exit over here. None of you guys want to exit up here? None of you guys? Well, there's a few of you that want to exit up here, but hardly any. Let's go ahead and set up this roundabout. If you're on the roundabout, you can block the box. If you're coming onto it, you cannot. Yes. No. Yes. Good. And let's go ahead and upgrade this to a 2-lane off-ramp. Bam. Yeah, the industrial section looks great. Perfect. Look at that. The industrial section looks perfect. Totally fixed. 457 Gaming. Hi, how are you? Welcome. What are their destinations? That's a fine question. Yeah, let me show you. So 457 is asking where are these people going. So in order to do that, you come over here, traffic routes, routes. And I'm going to check off the people that I don't want to look at. You click right here and then look to see where they're going. So it's a nice split. Some people are going east, some people are going west. So let's take a look and see if there's any other traffic issues. The city is dramatically more profitable, right? It was losing, what was it losing? 9,000? 8,000 a week? I can't remember. So we're making 23,000. The traffic was 13%. This is starting to get a little bit busy, but it's not backed up. And we're at 71. Not too bad. It's not really backed up over here. Of course, yeah, no problem. 457, welcome. Thanks for being here. I am bothered by... I'm bothered by this. We're going to go ahead and buy this section right here. And remember, one of the things that I said before is here on this north, there's no east-west highway. The city needs an east-west highway, and this would be a great spot. Right here. Right here. Into a stack interchange right here. That would give the industry some time. But we've really fixed the traffic in that area. So it's not needed right now. This is causing a problem, so I want to create another intersection right here. It'll be next to this industry. It'll be closer to this cargo harbor, which doesn't have a queue, right? We need that queue. So I want to place it right down over here. So let's do that. There we go. Let's connect up the highways. 1, 2. What is the goal of the city? This is a submitted city. Sorry, I forgot the name of the person. Sugar Crash. And they needed help on the city. So I am taking its traffic, getting it up to 80. That's the goal. And then also making it profitable. The profitability piece is done, and then we're close to our goal. We're at 72%. The city started out at 12%. There is no despawning, of course. No despawning. And so the goal is to fix the traffic and fix the city. Whatever problems the city has, which primarily has been profitability and traffic. All right, so we've got the intersection in place. Let's hook it up. There we go. Let's create the... Nope. It's not exactly as nice as I would like for it to look. There we go. On-ramps and off-ramps. That's good. So by doing this, we will alleviate some of the burden from this intersection. That's the basic idea. You want to use the diffuse and disperse strategy to fix your city. So we're going to diffuse some of the traffic from this highway intersection to here. And we'll hit play. There we go. Wow. Look at all these people that are getting off over here. So now they've reset their routes. We're going to say this is an exit-only lane. That's a terrible, terrible off-ramp. I apologize. All right, great. By the way, these highway intersections, you can find these on the Steam Workshop. Look for In Your Face G highway intersection. I think that they are the best highway intersections because they have integrated paths, integrated frontage roads, and integrated rail. 457, how much public transportation and walkability does the city have? Very good question. It's got very good walkability because we have put in paths to cross the roundabouts, and my highway intersections have paths, so the walkability is good. And keep on. Sugar Crash did put in mass transit, so it's pretty good. It can use some improvement, of course. There is a subway system that can probably use some improvement, but there is already buses there, and of course they can be worked on a little bit. All right, let's take a look. What do we got here? Got a... Okay. Import, export? Wait a minute. Importing a lot of ore. This thing on the top, King Square, this is ore. And it's exporting a lot of that, exporting a lot of the forestry. So you don't want to use a lot of dedicated specialized industry. So if you come over here, this is dedicated forestry. It's actually not really being used too much. A lot of it is being exported. So what are these things? So it would be good to actually do this and shrink the size of this district. All that industry is not really being used, so that'll make a positive impact. Whoa, my God, there's a lot of people watching. Holy moly. Welcome, everybody. Hi. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Cities Skylines, Submitted City, Traffic Fix, and City Fix. Fixing someone else's city. And if you do not have unlimited oil and unlimited ore turned on, don't even do oil and ore. So we're, and you click over here. There's ore industry specialization, and look, this is causing a lot of traffic. All this is being imported to feed this district. So this is not needed. Man, this is going to create havoc on the economy of the city. So we're going to have to go gradually. We'll just do like a section like that, and we'll have to do gradually. And so watch, when I do this, a lot of these are abandoned anyway. Many of them are just going to get destroyed, and they will eventually reset. Don't do dedicated or specialized industry. Do a very small amount and keep it to, right here, keep it to forestry or farming. Keep it just to those. And that's why I kind of reduced the forestry, because it's already a little bit too big. What can you do to the city? I don't think I understand the question. Oh, you mean like what did the person say I can do? There were no really specific instructions, so I think I can just go to town. But my objective is to try to keep the layout and the zoning, not the zoning exists, but the layout as close to what they had as possible. So as minimal changes as possible while still improving the city. And I think we may be there. Yeehaw! Yes, sir! We're good. We are good. We're at 81. All right, let's see what we got here. Anything? Good? Anything? Good? Good? So everybody's using one lane. So let's just do that. Dedicated turning lanes. This is a bypass. Is the bypass even needed anymore? I mean, one can make the argument that it is not needed. Oh, spin the camera around. So I think I can do whatever I need to fix the city, but I'm trying to keep it... Sorry about the fast camera spin right there. I'm trying to keep it minimal. Just trying to fix it up. And these guys sometimes get off and come back on, so let me prevent that. A lot of people do use the bypass here. What I am going to do is I'll go ahead and destroy this thing. That's not really needed anymore. And frankly, I want to get rid of this too. It's not really where you would want to have a toll road anyway. Or a toll plaza. There we go. So we'll keep the bypasses, but it's not really as necessary. That's great. So people are using this. Definitely using this. Are people using this one? Oh, whoa. Oh. Oh, yeah, they are, aren't they? Okay, let's address that. Exit only lane. It's fine. Left turn only lane. Right turn only lane. That should help it out. There we go. So just some dedicated lane instructions right there. I think that's great. The city has almost doubled how much money it has in the bank. There's a need for residential, so it's ready to grow. 82% on the traffic. I think we're done. Yeah, I think we're done. Sugar Crash. Really fun city to work on. I really enjoyed it. I'm seeing if there's anything else. Seeing if there's anything else. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there is one other thing. Let's get these speed limits done. Speed limit. Let's get your highways to 70. Let's get these roads to 45. 45. It's good. Frontage roads. These are miles per hour, by the way, that I'm doing. I'm in the United States, and unfortunately, we do not use the metric system, which is, it'd be great if we did. It's stupid that we don't. There we go. Where would be a good place for a toll booth? Normally, at least in real life, toll booths are placed on the highway. So, for example, let me pause. It's a great question, 457. For example, this highway is the way to get into the city, and this is the first entrance into the city, is this intersection. So a toll booth would be placed right here. And then to come into the city, and then the other way into the city is up here. This is the first entrance in the city, and putting a toll booth right there. So at least that's what happens in real life. You could put it on both, going in and out of the city if you wanted to. But, you know, if your city is profitable, I mean, I think it's more for fun if you want to do it. You obviously can use it to generate money, but if your city is profitable, there's not really much of a need. Let me take a look and see if there's any other speed limits. Great questions. Great questions. Fire away, anybody. If you guys got any other questions, be more than happy to help. Okay, yeah. Here's the buses, right? 29 vehicles. How is that possible? Oh my goodness. And there's nobody waiting? Oh, there are some people waiting. Okay. That's just a lot. 1,300 people waiting. So we'll increase the amount of buses. Bus line 3. There's nobody that uses that, so we'll reduce it. Let's take a look at the metro system. 930 people. We'll go ahead and beef that up. Let's take a look at this next one. Nobody uses that. I'll probably reduce it down. Okay. I'm reducing and increasing the number of vehicles. And nobody uses that. Okay. And so there's one metro line that goes from the west part of the city right here. It's an above ground metro to here. And then there's a loop right here. And then there's another one that goes up there to the north side. I mean, the metro could be expanded, of course. I think that's good. Oh, we're down to 79. Let me see what's happening. Where? Where is there red? I mean, red in terms of like where it's really bad. Right here because of people walking? Yeah, that's why you want to use the 4-lane roads, you know, the regular 4-lane roads, because then I could expand this better without damaging the zoning. And there's people crossing here because there's a bus stop right here. Yeah, there's a lot of people crossing. Let's create some paths here, because otherwise it's going to have an impact. It already is a little bit on the traffic. What roads and stuff count towards the percentage? I don't know how it's calculated, actually. So I think all of the roads are counted towards it. But I don't know how it's calculated. But I think all of the... Oh man, can I come over this way? Let me pause this. But I think all of the roads count towards it. There we go. I can't put it over here because that's a park. Yeah, tropical garden. So let me do this. Don't use the ground crosswalks. That should help that move better. Let's hit play. Yeah, and there you go. You can start to see him go up high. And then we can go ahead and start emptying this, because the traffic is fine enough for it to start to empty. Oh man, that thing is a mess. You know, once that empties, this could be like a roundabout. That would help out. That's what it really needs. Yeah, it's going to create a cascade effect. Look at that. Well, we'll keep on working on this then. Yeah. A little bit of fine-tuning right there to help out. Yeah. There's definitely some traffic right here. This is the main road that they're using. Do you think the city is very dense and has too many rectangles? The city is dense. I don't think it has too many rectangles. They're using a grid format, so that's fine. You know, some people do more curvy roads and some people do more straight roads. So that's fine. There's no right or wrong for that. But this is very dense. That's why it'd be good to have a highway here. And that would help alleviate some of this traffic. That and the fact that there's no that I can't expand it to 6 lanes. That makes it difficult. I don't want to mess up the zoning. Once this thing, deceased stored 186. Once that goes down to 0, I can destroy this. And then I can expand this road a little bit and put a roundabout here, and I think that will help. Oh, you know what? Oh, I discovered something. This is too long of a path. So we will do a little bit of an update right here. There. That's too long of a strip. That was way too long, and there wasn't a way for people to get over here, so that's why a lot of people were using this road. So now it'll diffuse them onto this. So if we hit play, some of them may shift over there. Oh, I think there was a bus stop there. Oh, I got moved over here. That hopefully will help. I didn't realize that before. Oh, and you know what? What about this also, this bottom section? It would be nice for there to be another way out. Yeah, this whole section is kind of not connected, so it'd be nice for it to be, there'd be a way out like right here. Let's do that. There. That will alleviate some of the burden here on this road. No, it's got good walkability. You can actually see a lot of people walking the... Can you see that? Look at that. That's a good view. This is really good walkability. Yeah, you can see them right here. I'm gonna force these people to the right. There. How many more before this thing empties out? 146. Oh, it's going super slow. You know what I think I'll do is, for the time being, let's make these people not be able to take a left. They have to go straight. They can take a left here and then come back around. Just to let the road going east to west give it more time to go through. Cascade effect is starting to happen. It's going to get worse. We'll get there. This is not a... Oops. This is not a real intersection. You guys can go ahead and block the box. And this is a right turn only lane. Yeah, there's a lot of people that walk here. It's great. And is this road being used? Oh yeah. Good. That will take the pressure off here. And then the highway up north would help out a lot too. But I'll put the roundabout right there and we should be okay. There we go, upgrading it from 2 to 4. How are the sidewalks between roads, like between zones? They're pretty good, at least now. The city wasn't connected as much east to west, but it is connected much more now. And I think this... I don't think that this is needed as much anymore. I think we're good. I don't think we need that bypass anymore. Yeah, there's definitely people using that one. And we'll get people using this one. People are still using this bypass. So we'll leave that there. But we will put a little pathway right here to help them out. Help out people walking. There we go. There we go. Can you change laws or check what is active? Yeah, you're talking about the policies? Yeah, we definitely can. But I don't notice anything that was odd. So they're fine. Look at all these buses. It's almost too much. You know, after I do this roundabout, if it still doesn't help, then I actually will start to work a little bit on the metro system. Either the metro system or the highway. There we go. Has this filled out? Yeah, it has. Look at that. So we'll keep on working down the district here. Just like I did before. And this time around, I do want to update the zoning a little bit. It's a little bit too much. Yeah. It's a little bit too much. Okay, great. So this thing is empty. See, it has that little circular sign. So we're going to go ahead and destroy it. No, those aren't. But I want to leave those as they are. So 457 is asking if biking is being encouraged and if free public transportation is active. And so those are not. I did not see those. But it's okay if they're not. That's fine. This is the encourage biking one right there. And then where's the... Maybe, is it right in front of me and I'm not seeing it? Free public transport. So those aren't there. But normally those aren't really needed that much. So let's put in a roundabout right here. And that should help the spot. So we'll do the same thing that we did before. So let's create the road. Okay, and let me mark out 7. Oh, I don't think I can because of this thing right here. How far can I go? I'm going to have to move that guy down. What's over here? What is this? A police station? What's this? A medical clinic? All right. Let me move the police station down. And let's do this. There we go. Okay, now let me see, let me mark it up. See. God, that's 6 right there, huh? Yikes. And that's 7. I'll go 6 out, I guess. There. All right. So 6, 90 degrees, 6, 90 degrees, 6, 90. Oh man, that thing is still going to be too close. Let me put the police station on the other side. There. That's to get this to fit. Okay, good. That should work. Let's get rid of that. And there you go. You got your circle. And what is this? Biofuel. We'll just move it over 1. And then we can upgrade this guy. Boom. Boom. There you go. There you go. This thing, I'm having to do a little bit more on moving some things around. Okay, can I move that back? Come on. All right, great. Okay, so it's still keeping most of it similar to what it was before. That intersection is a little bit close, but I'll leave it. This intersection is too close, so I'm going to have to destroy this. Yeah. All right. Let's do the paths. What policies are good for these kinds of cities? Oh, it just kind of depends on what you want to do, you know, what you want your city to do. So, you know, I think it's subjective. You know, you can do any of them or all or none of them. It's your prerogative, whatever you want to do for your city or whatever you want to play around with. So I'm just trying to keep them about as close as possible as they were before. Oh yeah, now that it's built, I can destroy that. You know, if there's serious problems that can't be fixed, then I'll definitely work on the policies, but I mean, we've obviously got really good traffic flow. There's just some fine-tuning that's needed, so we're close. You know, we saw it hit 80 before, right? Great questions, 457. All right, do that. There we go. That's ugly, isn't it? Oh, you can't do that. Okay. Well, that's about as pretty as it's going to be. That's on that side. Oh, wow. Sure. Sure. That's fine. Alright, let's see if this finally brings us home. Let's tell people to not use the crosswalk, not use this crosswalk. Okay, and then if you're on the roundabout, block the box. If you're on the roundabout, block the box. There you go. So hit play. We're at 74%. And this is a very long strip right here. So I do want to help them out. If I build this out, it's going to ruin this path that they made. So maybe I can come over here. It's a little bit close to it, isn't it? There. Yeah. Hopefully that helps a little bit. I think that's good. So I suspect that it'll push some of the cars down here from where they were here. Gosh, there's so many people that watched today. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry this is taking a little bit longer than I had expected. We were very close before. Hello? Okay, yeah, they're working fine. Is traffic the most common problem in cities? Yes. I think so. Yes. There's a lot of things to do to fix them. I probably... I would say some of the stuff that I've worked on in this video would be helpful. I think I've done over 40 now of traffic fixes, city fixes, so I think it would be hard for me to do a summary right now while I'm still trying to work on this. Oh, why can't that go down? No? But I will summarize what I did to fix this city, and so that will answer some of your questions. So just wait for that here momentarily. I'm building some more paths here. There. And telling people to not use the ground crosswalks. I think that these roads need to be upgraded to a 6-lane. I don't think that it's going to work. We'll see. Oh. Power. And you know, there's another way. I wonder if I could get them to do this. Oh, that looks terrible, doesn't it? Just trying to give them another way in and out. That's what I was trying to do. Like right from here. Yeah, it's too steep. Look at that. That's terrible. That's ugly. What are you guys waiting on? Oh, you're waiting to get in. Oh, you're waiting to get in. Hold on, I got you. You can block the box. It's not a real intersection. Go, 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 go. Sweet. Oh! Oh, that cleared it up. Look at that. That cleared it up. Where are we at? 78. I'm gonna upgrade these. That's been red this entire time. Just upgrading from 2 to 4. Upgrading from 2 to 4. Where are we at? 79. Where else is there a lot of traffic problems? These guys. I'll make you guys 6. Where else? Oh, I think that's fine. Dedicated turning lane to go left. I think that's good. Oh, we got a little bit right here. Dedicated turning lane. Can I make this a 6-laner? And 2 lanes to turn left. That's what it looks like it needs. How did you come up with the intersection designs? Which intersection designs are you referring to? Are you talking about the highway intersections? Or let me know which intersection you're referring to. Or are you talking about these, like the roundabouts? I think that's good. We need to make this a 6-laner. Too many people are stopping here. And we'll do 2 lanes to go straight. Might as well do that too. There we go. 2 lanes to go straight. Excellent. Ooh, that's terrible. There we go. I think that's good. 78. And then we've got this thing. I think I may have to update this road to be a 6-laner. All right, let's take a look at the mass transit. Which one is this? Metro Line 3. It's going clockwise. I think I need to do a little bit of an update there to help out. So let's do a quick little metro update. Slope too steep. 1. 2. Over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nothing? Shoot. Oh, there's one right there. That's good. Nope. Nothing there. And then something like right here. This is going to be really fast. It's just to help this city out. Highway intersections and roundabouts. So 457 was asking how did I come up with the intersection designs. So this is just a straight roundabout, and then I put paths over it. The highway intersections, these are mine. You can get these on the Steam Workshop. So look for In Your Face G highway intersection. And they came from just a lot of work and practice on traffic fixes. Oh, no, 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 no. There. That's terrible. Come on. Where's the next one? Oh, it's right over here. So I'm putting in the railroad tracks. That's what I'm doing right now for the metro system, which is the subway. There, done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello? Did it not do it? Excuse me? Sorry, they did not work. Hold on. Let me start over. 1 line, 1 stop. What the hell? Okay. I'm very confused. This is interesting. I messed up somehow. I don't know what I did wrong. I have an idea. Tim, hey, how are you? Welcome. How have you been? Let me try this again. I don't know why that didn't work. Right, metro. Here's the rail. There's a metro station. We bring this guy down here. We do that. We hook it up. So then if you do this, you... 1, 2. Whoa, that's really weird. Long day at work? Oh, okay, well, I hope your day went well. Okay. I'm at a loss. I do not know why I cannot build a metro system on this line. What about if I go this way? Why can't you build any lines? This is so weird. Huh. What about on the existing track? Can I do one on the existing track? Yeah. Weird. I could not connect it to what I built out before. Create a new line. Huh? Well, why didn't that work before? I don't know. I'm stumped. Okay, so if I do one stop, second, third, yeah? That's super weird. Total glitch. Yeah, okay, that's what it's supposed to do. And I'm coming back. Sorry about that, everybody. It was busy. It was a busy day. And we complete the line. There we go. Well, I hit, like, 30 minutes ago, I hit 80% on the traffic for this city. Yeah, no, that's a good point, Tim, about making the entrance points the same. I agree. It looked like it connected. So, at least I thought I did. But apparently there was something odd. I did look at it, and it looked like it was connected just fine. But obviously something wasn't working properly. So we got up to 81%. And then the traffic just plummeted. And so I had to do a little bit more work to the city. And so we'll see if this subway line helps us a little bit. We're at 75% because of this. Traffic just waits at this intersection here. Traffic is something that's impossible to control. Yeah, we've definitely had a little bit of a challenging time with it. You know, one of my initial thoughts was to put a highway on this north side, and now I'm thinking, oh man, you know, that would have made, I think, all the difference. Should have just done that from the beginning. I can still do it pretty fast, but we'll see if we can get the city going without it. It's a cemetery. It's not causing a problem now. There's a lot of bus stop. Are these the same line though? Bus line 1, bus line 1, bus line 1. Alright. Let's reduce this. 30 buses. My goodness. There's a lot of people waiting for them, but... Man, use the metro system, people. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, good. There are people waiting. Excellent. We'll increase the amount. That should take a lot of cars off the road. And that hits every part of the city, really. And this needs to be a 2 to 4 lane. Oh, it's cleared up. That's cleared up. Oh, I think we may have it now. It takes time for the new subway system to turn on, so... Let's get this 2 to 4. That's good. I think that's good. Oh, they're waiting on the bus stop. Yeah, the city's packed. Look at the demand. Doing really well on the demand. Yeah, we need that highway on this north side. Go ahead and do this upgrade here. Upgrade here. The city's just grown, and so the road system that was there before is getting busier. Yeah, I did take a look at stoplights. I think I only saw 1 or 2, and those have been removed. But the city had a lot of dead space before, and so now as that dead space is expanding, it's creating a lot more traffic. And in fact, you know, this is such a busy road. I think I'm going to do this to try to help it out. And maybe I can upgrade this now to a 6-lane. But you're right. It's a great idea, Tim. You're correct. It's good to check for stoplights. I agree with you. Totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. And there were some stoplights that were holding things up before. I think that's good. Where are we at? 79? I think it looks pretty good. Just a little bit of tinkering, right? How's the new metro system? It's doing really well. I think that's good. 8 people. Let's see where else we see some red. You know, where there's a lot of blockage. We can upgrade this to 6. There we go. And we'll do all dedicated turning lanes. That should help them out a little bit. Oh, 81. I'm going to stop it. We're done. We hit 81 twice. I think that's good. I mean, the city's in expansion mode, so now it's just a matter of constantly growing and updating the traffic. So I think that's good. So, man, that's a really cool city, and it was a good challenge. Sugar Crash, thank you so much for uploading it and you know, giving me the opportunity to work on it. So let's summarize what we have done. And I don't think 457 is on anymore, but if you catch the replay, you'll see the answer to your question about what are you supposed to do to fix the city. So there was only one way to go from the east part of the city, meaning here, or right of this highway, east of this highway, to the west part, and there was one road that went underneath here. Otherwise, you would have to get on the highway and hit these intersections, and there was a Y or a 3-way intersection right here. It looked like this. It looked like that. And so I put in 3 more highway intersections. 1, 2, and 3. And they all have integrated paths, so the Sims that want to walk can. And they also have integrated frontage roads, though I only built out one section of the frontage road, and that's what you see right here. So that created better connection with the east side of the city to the west. Also, the majority of the city was just 2-lane roads. Just 2-lane roads. So upgrading a boatload from 2 to 4, and some from 4 to 6. The roundabouts were not set up properly, so they needed to be updated. And then with the roundabouts, I put in a lot of paths to encourage walking. Simultaneously, some other just intersections needed to have paths in place, like right here. There was a couple of traffic lights that needed to be removed. Some of the industry was just a little bit too dense, and there was excess industry at the time. So I removed out some of the excess. There was dedicated ore specialization. Still in the process of removing that. The tax rate was a little bit on the low side, bumped it up to help with profitability. There was excess garbage collection, reduced some of that to improve profitability. The mass transit system needed to be updated a little bit, tuning how many vehicles were in place, and then also creating a brand new metro line, which has become the second most used. It probably will become the most used. I think that covers it. Some of the roads needed to have dedicated turning lanes set up. So I think that covers all of the fixes off the top of my head that were done. So the city was losing money. Now it's profitable. The city had 13% traffic flow. It's at 81. No despawning. Oh yeah, we had to update some of the traffic manager settings. So that's all that was set up. Now, what are the next steps? Definitely a highway, east to west, right here. Buy these 2 parcels of land. Boom, boom. and then put in an east-west highway, come right here, and put a stack interchange right here, and connect this highway right into it. Ba-boom, ba-boom, and then you can take it out from the top and connect it here. And then bring that frontage road farther up. Similarly, all the city is on the east side, and so the west side of the city needs to start to get developed. So I would say remove a third of this industry, put it over here by the highway that goes east-west, and then put some more residences here, and then this industry, like this industry should be moved over a little bit. This industry, maybe that can stay there. The cargo train harbor is right here, so there's a train section right here. There should be a cargo train that drops right here, because that's where it gets its raw materials. So east-west highway, building out more of the west side of the city, dispersing a little bit of this industry over to the east side, northeast side, and then bringing in a cargo train terminal right here. That will help out. That will help out. So those are the next steps for the city. Man, please, please, please smash that like button. This was a really cool fix, because we hit 81% and then the city started to grow and the demand bars started to rise, and so that created more traffic. So then we had to almost solve it again. Anyways, live streams are on YouTube, Twitch, DLive, Twitter simultaneously. You can watch it whichever one you want. Please like the video again. If you didn't like it, you can hit the dislike button, but hopefully you enjoyed the submitted city traffic fix and city fix for Cities Skylines. Hopefully it gave you tips, and hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay. And of course, if you want to support me more, please smash that subscribe or follow button. Thank you for watching. We had so many people watching. I really appreciate it. Anyways, everybody take care. And then again, I just really appreciate Biffa for subscribing. So thank you so much. Anyways, take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, as always, Stream Vibes music playing in the background. Check it out. Available on most music platforms all over the world.